I don't think so. But I think they're on the bottom half. Texas A&M, a similar story. They're a 10 seed. They're kind of where they should be, but I am going to have them in the bottom half. I don't really believe in this team very much. We got to scroll down a little bit here. Next is Texas. They are bad. They're not good. They are bad. You understand? Okay. Let's move on. Texas Tech. I was extremely, extremely high on this team from the very beginning of the season. I think losing Toppin was the worst thing that has ever happened to Texas Tech, and I have them in the bottom half. They still have some good players. The team's okay, but without Toppin, they're not going to go on the run that I originally thought they would. It's sad. A lot of injuries in the Big 12 this year. It's hard to see. Next is my favorite team, BYU. They're a 6th seed. I think they're exactly where they should be. Something kind of tells me that AJ is going to go off. However, they do lack some depth, which isn't their fault. They've had a lot of injuries this year. Richie Saunders. They lost Baker, Staten. Yeah, they've really been plagued by injuries, which is unfortunate. I think they're where they should be. I think 6th seed is valid. Next we have Troy. I don't really know enough about this team. A lot of people are picking them for a first round upset, which is great. I don't. I think they're where they should be. I think that's fine. UCLA, I don't buy it. They're not terrible, but they've had a lot of injuries. I don't see them getting past the first round. I can't understand why so many people have this team going so far. The amount of people that have this team in their elite 8, I just don't understand why people actively choose to make poor decisions. Like, why would you be dumb when you could be not dumb instead? Right? You feel me? UMBC, congratulations, you made it. I don't see them even qualifying by winning their play-in round. I think they'll lose to Howard. Even as a 16 seed, I don't see them as a good team. This thing is getting crowded. Arkansas, they are a 4 seed, and they are the best 4 seed in this tournament. So they will go to the top. They have a lot of players that I really like, especially that Brazil kid. He is unbelievable, both offensively and defensively. This team is really fun to watch. They just won the SEC tournament. They are hot. They are very good at basketball. I'm really sad that they are most likely going to be playing Arizona, because I did pick Arizona as my champion. It's unfortunate, but it will be fun to see that game if they end up playing each other. I know Sauce had Wisconsin beating Arkansas, and I think that could be a good game too. I do think Arkansas will beat Wisconsin, though. Vanderbilt. They're above average. They're a 5 seed. They're a really good 5 seed. I don't know how far they'll go exactly. I predict them to lose to Florida in their rematch. We'll have to see. They're a good team. I think they'll do good in this tournament as well. This looks like VCU, I believe. VCU is really good. They're an 11 seed. And they're a very good 11 seed. I think they're going to pull off a first round upset. I have them getting past the first round, but I do not see them getting to the Sweet 16. Still a good team, lots of depth. Excited to watch them play. This must be Virginia. Virginia's where they should be. They're a 3 seed. Not much more to say about it. They're a really good team. They've won a lot of games. We'll have to see. I can see them winning a few games, getting to the Sweet 16. Next is Wright State. Wright State is a 14. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Wright State is a 14. And they're a good 14. I'm not going to pick them to get past the first round, but I do like this team. And I think they're a little bit better than their seeding. I'm going to be honest. They could make some noise. Do not sleep on them. I'm expecting them to probably play a close game in that first round, to be honest. We'll have to see. Next is Alabama. They're where they should be. The thing with this team is they're very offensive with not much defense. That got them really far last year. They went to the Elite Eight. I think they are an Elite Eight team this year as well. They make a lot of buckets. They score a lot of points. But it's just not enough for the Final Four. There's other teams that are more balanced that are going to make it further than them. But they are definitely good for an Elite Eight. Middle of the pack here. Georgia. They're where they should be. I think they match up well against Michigan. I don't think they'll beat Michigan, but I think they match up well against Michigan. So we need to keep an eye on that if they make it to that round against Michigan. I definitely think they're going to beat St. Louis. I think they're a much better team than St. Louis. We'll have to see. Not much more to say about that. Houston, they're a 2 seed, and they're a strong 2 seed. They have a really good coach. They are a very experienced team. They play very, very slow and very defensive. I don't know if that's the formula to take them all the way, but it could take them to the Final Four. We will have to see. They'll probably end up in a lot of close games because of how slow and defensive they are. I think they'll go far. They're a good 2 seed. All right. Next is Lehigh. I can't believe this team made the tournament. But they're here. I don't see them winning. They might. I'm going to put them here because I have Prairie View A&M here. I think they're on par with Prairie View A&M. So we'll have them next to each other. Not much more to say about these two teams. Like, who even knows, honestly? Miami. Yeah. So hopefully nobody has this team going all the way. Because I would consider that to be, what's the word? A mistake. A grandiose mistake. I would say if you pick this team to go all the way, I would say that you are not smart. I would say that you are very not smart. In fact, I dare say that you would be so not smart that you would be dumb. Below average. Below average for their seeding. Northern Iowa. They're where they should be. They're okay. I don't see them getting past the first round, but they're okay. We've seen them make noise in this tournament before, but it's been a while. It'll be fun to see them again.